All right, good evening, everybody. We got a impromptu cast here with Koopa, and it also doubles as a postmortem for that exact reason, because we got Koopa versus Scout here of the Penguin Pool.
What is up?
Welcome. Um, this is a battle between the two leading players in the Penguin Pool. I believe you each have 4 points.
Yes.
4 points in the fourth week. That means you each uh, won all your matches so far, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
We have
Um,
indeed.
and that means that the winner of this match will be invited to play in the Emperor Penguin match um, next week as the conclusion to the Penguin Pool.
Indeed. Well, we'll see if that's me or not here shortly.
And I whipped up this little graphic the other day at the announcement of the week 4 matches,
Oh, that's great.
and we've
Happy
got.
feet.
I'm ready to pass on the title of Emperor Penguin to whichever one of the little playful penguins is sat in my little trophy there.
That's great, actually.
And we'll be finding out who moves on to that match today. And I think the other player that will potentially be joining one of you two is either Beanie or Ytterbijum, depending on the results of the other week 4 matches.
Both scary players.
For sure. And we'll get started here then with Pub as the first venue. I turn the UI back on. And we'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, playing it. So, 3-7 pub, not something you're a fan of. Why so?
Not at all. Um, but it's in here twice, actually. They
Ah,
picked, uh, yeah, so that happened.
yeah, I suppose we should go over the draft. We've got Scout
Yeah.
picking Modern Madness, which is some of the Sniper Arcade variants of 3 of 6 high rise, and Modern, funnily enough.
Mm-hmm.
You pick the Swap Block, which has got Gallery, Library, and Aquarium and Tan. Makes
Yeah.
sense.
I've picked Modern Madness so far in the Penguin Pool and in the round of 16 or 24 um against Yeesh, but this time they picked first and they picked it, so I kind of just was like, which one of these is good? So I picked the Swap Block, and I don't like Pub 3 of 7, but when I was banning, I kind of didn't like Courtyard 3 of 7 more, so I banned that. Um
Understandable.
and as you can see, this first game didn't go very well, actually. Um, you know, I'm kind of a sucker for right clicking when the ambassador is near me. And I was like, why not? First game of the set.
Yeah,
Maybe
see if
they're
you
a
can
little nervous. Yeah.
catch him out earlier. Catch her out early.
hmm
And that's a point for a Scout early on. Is that you also taking advantage of the replay you saw in studying?
Yeah. Yeah. So I was thinking about that. I did want to come in bugging a bit in this set from what I saw replay sniping, but just didn't work out there.
Alright, well, that is one game of pub down, another one to go. This time you're sniping it. Probably the less comfortable side here, but time
hmm
pressure. We'll see you as if Scout can deal with that. In 3, 2, 1, playing it. Scout trying to predict Teal's movements here, and looks like is going to get rewarded with a flirt. Quick green.
Yeah, I saw that pile up at Windows. Um, and if it wasn't for the fact that I kind of have to highlight statues, or else I'd get a little behind in my tracking, I probably would have highlighted that, but I just ended up not, and I think I forgot about it later.
All Scout's going to make it easy for you. Give a highlight over.
Yeah. It's weird because an AI like going onto a statue pad right when another or a guest going on a statue pad right when another guest is like finishing their own statue cycle happened like so many times during this set. And I usually don't see it, which is bizarre.
Scout rushing back in for the second flirt, but doesn't quite finish it off in 2 greens.
Hmm.
A number of statue highlights so far, and we're halfway through the game.
Yeah, there wasn't much to watch here considering there weren't many bar visitors, so I kind of just was thinking about, the statue visitors and what flirts they could have.
Scout not in with the double agent here, and not quite in range to get a standing bug, so looks like we're gonna be getting a timer flirt here momentarily. Yep, and there's Rocker, again on the same statue pad, someone
Yep,
putting down a statue.
Rocker does it later in the set too.
Scout 2 missions down, ignoring the briefcase, heading over, looks like for the double agent, going for the soft tail finish. Kind of an awkward entry there, but oh, and the double agent leaves. That's going to be brutal, and Scout will promptly follow. Luckily, she is going to an empty combo, so Scout can force a difficult shot here for you, Koopa. White BB, it will come off under 10 seconds.
Banana bread.
No laser movement indicates the shot is lining up, and wheels will bite the bullet.
Yeah, I'm not proud of this one at all. I'm not gonna lie. I was a little upset after this. Um, I want to say my reasoning to shoot wheels was good, but hindsight and looking back on it was actually pretty bad. Um, but I mean, so I saw Twin kind of follow Queen. I didn't see any of the. I didn't take note of Twin entering with Queen over there, and then Queen leaving. I think I was looking into the bar and
Banana
looking at what
bread.
was happening there. Obviously, I wish I'd seen that, but I didn't. And then I saw Twin talk, which I think he was obligated to talk when they came in,
Yes.
and then Wheels came in, and I don't know. I just felt like it was a green. I'd seen Scout hit a ton of greens um in replays, and I
Banana bread.
just ended up shooting Wheels instead.
Yeah, that is the difficulty of Sniper Kid venues, the infamous snooze contact inspect.
Mhm. Yeah, but it
That's
was a good game.
that is Scout off to a quick 2-0 start onto Redwoods, which is in taking shots. Hold on. Why do we got Redwoods?
Um, why don't we have redwoods? What's wrong?
Oh, uh, you picked, uh, taking shots then, not the swap block.
Oh, did I say that I picked a swap block?
Yeah, okay, that
Oh,
is the
I'm
confusion
sorry.
then. Alright,
Yeah,
that makes
I
more
picked
sense.
taking shots.
Yeah, because you got Terrace later on as well. Alright,
My bad.
we'll get this one started then. Looking to get your first point here. Maybe on the spy side. 3, 2, 1, playing it.
Yeah, so after the first game, I really was like, after the first two games, I was like, I need a win here.
Oh,
I thought Redwoods is what I could do it on, and yep, that happened. Um, it's pretty relieved after that. I did watch it back. It does look like one of those unfortunate cases where maybe the way they walk kind of looks like sort of a bug. Um, I think Sari's left hand kind of this the path is like a little jerky, and I think it looks like maybe a snapback.
I was just thinking the left hand maybe looked like a wrong arm snapback.
Mhm.
The right arm seemed pretty clearly not a bug.
Mhm.
But either way,
Yeah,
jumpy
that's a
shot.
rough one. Yeah, it is jumpy. I definitely had my fair share of thinking that like just the way that AI walked are bugs. Um, but I honestly was pretty glad that I was able to get a spy win here, even if
Yep,
by this means.
2 early shots for bugs going both ways. Now sniping Redwoods looking for the tie, and we'll see if you can pull it off in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Let's go, let's go. Yay.
Yep. Research paying off.
I'm so proud.
Yeah. I was really happy that I saw this. Um, because I felt like, you know, I don't know, it just felt good. Because it kind of went from I was down 2-0 and then pretty much like 15 seconds later it was tied
Yep.
after a sip shot and catching that. Um, so I was happy that we were on an even playing field after this. It's kind of like I thought, I was like, okay, it's 0-0. Like the set pretty much just started. Um, and yeah, I was kind of looking for cheese flirts, because the ambo's pretty safe,
Yeah.
and I was lucky that one was on screen.
Great thing to look out for against players who do it, catch them off guard. Um, and again, like if you're a scout here, that is a very exposed position to attempt that in.
Hmm.
That's maybe unnecessarily risky if you're uh, so early in the game. That's a highly
Yeah.
trafficked area. I'd always love to see a bold shot. Yeah, fear of
Hmm.
God
I
shot.
I thought about it about like Queen red floating her, but Queen didn't. I didn't see Queen talk, so I was like, why
Yeah,
not
there
just
is
take
that
this?
risk, but it's cooler if you take it and you're right.
Hmm.
Anyway, on to Modern now. This is a Scout's pick, and we're all tied up. And we'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, planet. Lots of redirects early on here.
Yeah, trying to redirect myself towards the seduction target here, and yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Uh,
it goes sometimes.
and then I thought to myself, oh, this is fine. Like, I'll start with a fingerprint instead of a flirt,
And then she's
and
gonna pick it
I
up.
could, yeah, I could clearly see why that was not gonna
Yeah,
work. This is a start. This is a start that I hate, to be honest. I hate having no progress, uh, like this after.
did you think about time at all?
That question will be answered shortly.
Ooh. By shortly, do you mean in 3 minutes and 17 seconds at the end of the game?
I wish that was the joke that I made there, but it's
Smallman
not.
getting a bug path.
Yeah, I thought about it. I was like, I'm not gonna lose another game by bugging at the front of the venue, so I decided not to. But I did appreciate Smallman kind of kiting the Amba towards me for the chance.
Yeah, 42% out of respect. Full distance. Queen will leave the double agent, so we're gonna head back over for the second flirt.
Yeah, I wanted that BB there, but I didn't want to take it with only one or two other people in the convo. But before it could fill up, she left.
Second flirt's also green, but distance means that it's not quite done yet. Alice getting stared down for bug right now. And lots of people at windows, including a few highlights. And here's a time ad, as you alluded to.
Hmm. I kind of just wanted to. Yeah, I was like, I don't even have flirt done. I don't have any other progress. I think I need the time at as the barrier.
Back
Make
in,
up for what happened at the start of the game.
yeah, back in for this last flirt, and the double agent has rejoined. It looks like a pretty decent time, although the big conversation does not have an SDA in it, and it dissolves completely.
Yeah.
In the end of red.
Still gonna take it though, and we got a split. That's gonna give off 6 lowlights, 7 lowlights.
Yep. I thought about it being Modern and the fact that there are two other DAs, and I was like, who would be in a lone combo? And then when I hit the action test, and I was like, you know what? If it's green, I'm running away. And it was green, so I ran away.
And it's
I didn't
forward.
know I got low lit, uh, but I didn't feel too bad about
Yeah, it's
the
very
BB.
easy to see the laser on you there and think it's a highlight.
Hmm.
Gonna step into combo here next to Sorry. 4 highlights remain, 6 neutrals remain. And there goes Sorry to Bar. Good time to send considering the line that's formed. But that's not all. One more is needed. Amba heading into boost shelves. Ooh, helicopter bug. It's quite a
Yeah,
nice one.
I'm surprised it took.
And the purling comes off as Scout zooms in on the ambassador. Is this list missing seen yet? And it doesn't appear so, because no reaction is had.
Yeah, I'm happy with how it turned out. The low light obviously did a lot of work there.
Pearl's head also did quite a number on that bug, covering up the hand almost entirely.
Oh wow.
Let's take a look at that if it was neutral. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know if that bug gets away if I'm a neutral highlight. It's not too bad.
I'm very surprised that it takes even.
Yeah, me too. I was like, I thought the Amba was landing at that bookshelf, right? So I thought I could just, like start the bug, like right as they landed at the bookshelf, but then they turned towards me. I was like,
Yep.
okay, we're doing a little helicopter here.
Yeah, you probably redirected him off of it, or he was heading into green. That's probably more likely.
Thank you, Boots.
But that's lead taken now. Onto a sniper game where you can hold on to it, and we'll see if that happens in 3, 2, 1, playing it. Scout next to the ST this time, but no doubt gonna be a bit more respectful after the last time. Conversations are actually quite full to start this game.
I didn't think of what I was thinking. I like parties like this. I think this party is like a lot of people in the conversation. I like that early because you can kind of get all your memory out of the way. Say the statues a bunch of times. Think about, who's at bar and like the people at books. So I felt like I had pretty good control of the party here early, which was nice.
Green microfilm with the red case. The hand is visible, but it's kind of hidden by the flowers.
Trying to think of what I was looking at. I think, you know, unlucky enough, I think I was watching actually Teal and Irish for the microfilm. No,
Mm,
I know what it was actually. I thought Irish microfilmed. I
ooh,
thought the page turn was a microfilm right when Boots was microfilming, which is
gotcha.
funny. But I wasn't. I definitely put a lot of more suspicion on Irish, but I didn't. I wasn't even close to like shooting for just that.
Yeah, we'll keep an eye on her if she goes back later. Scout looking to be in a good position here. Amba's finally going to move, which is going to make you take a further left angle. That will give good cover at that green bookshelf. Scout is quick.
Yeah. So Irish going back into statues here.
Yeah, that's
I
rough.
really didn't like it at this point. I was like, mm-mm.
Scout in for the third and final flirt, and even a difficult print.
Yeah, the thing about like, a sus like that on Irish is even though they have statues done and I thought that they did one action test microfilm, it's still like kind of really hard for them in that position because I know that they have to go back to another bookshelf and do another animation.
Yeah, and if they
So,
feel the heat for it, they can just opt not to go back as well.
yeah.
BB
And in the
coming off
red.
here, it's good. All 3 SDAs in conversation. Looks like 5 lowlights available, maybe 6 as you take general. Tapped is remaining highlight.
Oh, I think I just didn't see him up there.
Scout looking to be in a good position here. Amba's leaving a print at red, though. And we're stepping into blue to take this second microfilm. Oh, and this zoom in is absolutely brutal.
Yeah, I remembered them at the first bookshelf. I didn't see their first animation, but if I know that someone's already been to another bookshelf and they go to another one, I kind of got to look at it. And Amba was right there at the other bookshelf, so there wasn't much else to look at.
Was it
Yeah.
Irish's hand going down?
Yeah, and like they did it, it was the first time they did it, and then I think they did it the same thing again, like the second one, and so I was like, maybe that's just their like page turn or whatever, but I don't
Yeah,
know. I
everyone
thought,
puts their right hand down for their
mhm,
book take. And they also do that for their white microfilm, which I'm sure is by design.
yeah.
I think someone actually shot for that recently and was wrong.
I have definitely shot for a few. Alice, like
Hmm.
her ponytail, like looking left and right when they turn the page.
I shot for a green Alice microfilm the other day, and
Like
I was like, is that wrong? Because
like
it
like
just
the
looks so
spy
much like
green
her.
microfilmed.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
it just looks so much like her page turn. Yeah, the book read animation reset and the white microfilm absolutely unsurvivable. And that's a lead out of Modern.
Hmm.
And if things continue, we'll see Scout sweep Terrace here, and then I guess that was you, Toad Rider. But on to Terrace now. We'll see if Scout can sweep it back in 3, 2, 1, planet. Starting out third in line at the bar. I'm
Is
gonna.
what I do here legal? Like, can I move away this quickly?
You can move away very quickly, as Bash and I found out last night. Um,
Oh,
we
did
we saw an AI leave immediately after finishing their request animation.
really?
They had, however, sipped before that, which leads us to believe that the minimum amount of time that they can spend, reverse bug, by the way.
I was
Uh,
so sad.
yeah, it doesn't take not notice though. It was a good
Also, red
attempt.
flirted.
Yeah.
I was a little about this match or this game after this.
Hey, you got the lead though, so
Hey, look at this though.
Sniper's the one that
Look,
matters. Yeah,
look
Disney.
at Disney. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I saw that and I saw the laser rotate, and I'm like, this is my key. This is my
Yeah.
redemption. This is how I get out of here. um, so we'll have to see. And then
Second flirt comes
yeah,
on. Double
and then
agent
the
joins. This
double
is
jig
looking
comes
good.
in, and you don't want to know how badly I wanted to wait till Disney started talking
Still
because
waiting.
yeah, I really, really wanted Disney to talk, and I was finally like, screw it, I'll do it. But
Banana
Teal's
bread.
BB is 105 seconds long,
Yeah,
white
that's
BB,
real
and
rough.
General leaves. I
Yeah.
was like, no.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing that if you see a sniper, you kind of gotta infer it's a white BB. Although, could be a really unlucky spy and it could be a green.
Mhm. I was getting mad at Disney here.
Although it's unlikely that General will join a conversation the rest of this game. It
Hmm.
is unlikely that he will join the same one as Disney, although he is immediately proving me wrong.
Banana bread.
Yeah, so he came back, and I was like, okay, this is good. I was like, please shoot Disney, please shoot
Yeah,
Disney,
quick
please shoot
talk
Disney.
after the BB.
But there was no Disney shot. And there was a sad Koopa.
Yeah, gonna line up for this invisible bug. Arm is visible, however.
Yeah, I actually am very bad at those bugs. I think I think every single time I've tried the like just stick your arm inside Amba at bar bug, I think it's always been visible. I'm really bad at it.
Yeah, and that makes that
Uh,
first bug that missed a real shame. Although it
yeah.
was already a shame. That was that would have been a game winner.
Mhm. Um, but yeah. Uh,
Yeah, I mean the thing you gotta do there is you just gotta really make sure your arm is stuffed in there. But
yeah.
at the end of the day, you're still gonna lose. There's no way you survive that.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't really think I had any other choice because I've definitely like had that happen to me, and I sit there and I'm thinking like, wow, I really don't want to shoot, but like, I don't know.
Mhm. Yeah, just the timing and everything. It's I don't know, it's a very high percentage shot there. But anyway, we'll see if you can cling on to your lead here on Terrace in three, two, one, planet. Twin grabbing a print and a delegate.
As you can see, Rocker is fulfilling the prophecy
Yeah,
of standing on the pad while someone else has a statue.
that is a printable
Almost like,
statue.
yeah, almost was like, I just want to low light you. Like, who does that?
Yeah,
Like, but in sets like this, I'm scared of taking soft low lights most of the time. I was also scared that sorry bugged there.
yeah. If you have more than a one game lead, maybe you can consider it.
Hmm. Yeah, not too happy on how on top of the party I was at this
Yeah,
point.
not the best start for Scout. Didn't have much progress. Went down to chase that second flirt, but Twin only
Hmm.
one cycled the statue and got sunshined. Scout going statue to statue, something that nobody does except for spies sometimes.
Yeah,
Not hitting the difficult print either, and it's a really full conversation without any contact coming off. Alice enters, quick
Banana bread.
talk, and a shot.
yeah. So a number of things led to this shot. The path into the second set of statues I didn't particularly like, and from what I saw in general, when watching replays, Scout loves to do statues. Um, and um, so I saw that, and then I did think what you're saying about how no BB has gone off, and even though literally like everybody's in a conversation but Alice. And so as she was coming into the conversation, I kind of thought to myself like, if this is a green, maybe I think about it because of like the flirt aspect,
Hmm.
but it's
Banana
a
bread.
blatant kind of like insta white. So I was like, yeah, I think I'm comfortable taking this.
Very nice. Yeah, for some reason, Inspex only seems to get spy shot on Terrace. Very strange.
Yeah, that's funny because like that's so true.
Yeah,
I think I've played like 50 games of Terrace with Roth, and I think maybe like 30 AIs have finished statues, and I don't know if any of them have gotten shot. But I've probably finished statues like 5 times and gotten shot every single time.
yeah, it's really a strange phenomenon. It's hard to really describe why.
Yeah.
But anyway, we're on to 3 of 6. I think the final venue of Scout's venue set. And we got Swamp, Purloin, and Bug on. Transfer and Fingerprint off. And we'll get this one started in 3, 2, 1, planet.
I was surprised right there because I took control, like as I was walking towards the window, but my character just kept going towards the window instead of
Yeah,
stopping.
it will
Is that
complete the
okay?
path it's on,
I
but
never thought about that.
if it gets redirected, it will just stop.
Ooh, I didn't know
Um,
that.
and that's why if you leave AI control on and your character is going to a conversation, they'll walk directly to the center, because that's where AI is path to until they get close enough to pick their spot.
Hmm.
49% is a pretty decent start.
Mhm.
Gonna have to twitch a bit closer if we want to finish this in 2, and I hope we do if you stick around long enough. Bigger printable drink goes over to Irish.
The printable drink on the unprintable mission setup.
General has entered next to the ambassador, and after doing inspects at the very least, I'm not sure if that's center or not.
No, it's side.
You go for the second flirt without moving
Ye
closer. So if that was a green, you would not have
yeah,
finished.
I actually didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about moving closer.
Twitch bug. Scout was in the process of zooming in there. It doesn't appear to have been a reaction.
Yeah, I honestly only went for that because of Toby was offering kind of like in front of me. But without any laser reaction, I was kind of happy. I was like, I think this is good. Um,
This is looking good with Kane at middle inspects and only contact to do. Potential avenues of winning here. And
yeah,
Kane, who takes a nice bump there, passing by conversation.
yeah. So I wanted Kane to be in, but I was like, I don't think I'm getting a shot for this. So I was like, why not just, dare him to shoot?
Yeah, and that looks like that bug credit from earlier on when General entered next to the ambassador.
Where was that on Terrace? Why not? Why not Disney?
Yeah, it's a really hard bug to guard there.
Hmm.
I think you just gotta trust that snapback would be visible here.
Yeah.
Although it is really tough given
That's
his general.
yeah. General is a bit of an edge case there.
Yeah, not sure if General had a flirt done, but that contact's enough to get him shot there.
Hmm.
Let's take a more look at
Um,
that Twitch bug as well.
I think it looked pretty good from the sniper side, besides the idle reset.
Yeah, Toby is underrated cover for bugs,
Hmm.
and I think well timed with that zoom in, although that's not something you can necessarily rely on.
Yeah. I I didn't think about timing it with the idle, but I don't think it was actually even like really possible, with the way like how fast they were pushed out. I think I like had just started an idle when they came in, but I think it was still good.
Oh, nicely timed. It comes
Oh,
off right before Amber leaves as well. And that is a score of 6-3 on High Rise 3 of 6. And we'll get the next game started in 3, 2, 1, Planet.
yeah.
So, go on.
Something I noticed from Scout Spy games on High Rise was that they typically go fingerprint instead of purloin. Um, but they didn't this time, so I was like, I thought about it a little bit. I was like, maybe they want a purloin.
I thought Scout went fingerprint over inspects.
Oh,
Maybe that was
do.
just one time.
Oh, yeah, I really hate when spies do that when I'm sniping, honestly. I don't like watching fingerprint and purloin on this
Mm,
menu.
gotcha. First flirt is green, but we gotta highlight for statues here. Might make that parable. decent contact if Kane were the real double agent, but he's not.
Yeah, actually, Smallman was kind of like standing under Rocker back there, and I noticed it, and I was like, but then the emerge and the briefcase kind of took some suspicion off of that.
Amba has landed next to Scout, but not quite in golden standing bug range. There goes Amba, and not.
Banana
Ooh, I
bread.
think Scout wanted to go for a reverse bug there.
And the thing there is that stop talk that they did made me like really think about it because it looked like an idle reset because they were blocked from the front. It looked like an idle reset, but something about it didn't seem like the snapback. So I thought it wasn't a bug. And then there, like I said, they like doing statues a lot, and it'll just go right
Banana
back into
bread.
statues to get into mission one countdown.
That
And
really does look like it could be a reverse bug.
yeah, that's what I thought. But it's like there's something about it that is not typical to the
Yeah,
I don't know,
Banana
the
bread.
normal
an idle
reverses.
reset for a reverse bug is slower than the
Yeah,
stop talk.
exactly. Exactly. That's what it was. And so I thought about it, but I didn't bug credit them there, but the second statue visit against
Yeah, that
Scout,
that
it's
is
like
also
I'm gonna shoot that.
seduce contact inspect finish potentially.
Mhm.
So that's a reasonable shot to take.
Banana bread.
Yep.
Unfortunate. Fake BB there from Scout may have cost them the set. That's a 7-3 scoreline. Do you have any other thoughts on the match?
Um, Not really. I mean, it was a fun match. I do like, the comeback part. I like being down 2-0, and then I think definitely in the past I've tilted pretty hard after being down, but I think I stayed calm this time and just told myself like, lot of room to work with.
For sure. Gotta show the highlight of the match, the cheese flirt catch.
Yeah, that was I immediately smiled. I was like watching replays is good
Yeah, I love
because
when research pays off.
I don't think I ever catch something like that if I'm not looking for it.
Alright then, I think that will be the end of the postmortem
Mm,
cast hybrid thing that we threw together.
yep.
Thank you for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
And that'll be the end of this tonight. Thank you, and have a good night. Okay, I'll cut the cast there. But yeah, Calumet. The high rise setup I was fond of was 308 high rise, 10 guest, 315. Yeah, that'll probably also be the end of stream. I gotta
Um.
actually prepare for OP now,
Oh yeah,
because we're playing
that's
tomorrow.
that is good luck with that.
Yeah,
uh, that's rough.
postmortem after
You
that,
can do it.
probably as well. Definitely.
Oh, let's go.
I'll see if I can get OP on board, but he seems kind of busy.
Mhm. Well,
Yeah,
sounds like the viewers will have something to look forward to tomorrow. The
maybe
loyal
I'll see
Ligor
you there.
viewers. Oh, you will. Inevitably.
Alright, well, we will have a chat then. And that's it for me tonight. Peace.
Peace.
Good night, stream.